Hello Basham family, and let's get into another holiday recipe. So for my sweet potato casserole girlies, if you're one of them like me, I wanted to find a recipe that was going to be super easy and simple, and so I'm trying it out before Thanksgiving. This is going to be sweet potato casserole in the crock pot. It takes less than 3.5 hours, and I am so excited. So all you're going to need is some brown sugar, some mini marshmallows, pecans, some fresh sweet potatoes, and ground cinnamon. So stinking easy. Not even going to lie to you guys, the hardest part of this whole recipe was cutting up the sweet potatoes. Like, I had the wrong shredder, so I was trying to peel my potatoes, not shredder, peeler. I couldn't find my peeler, but I found the thing that makes spaghetti squash or whatever, whenever you're trying to like make zucchini noodles or whatever. I found that and I tried to peel my sweet potatoes with that, and it kind of worked. As you can kind of see, there's still some skin on my potatoes, and my cutting board was just sliding everywhere, and these things are hard to cut. Like, why are these so hard to cut? Somebody let me know. And my knives are sharp, so all I did was cut them in half and then cut them down the middle and then cut those pieces into small little bites because you want some bite-sized pieces. And out of the whole recipe, this was the hardest, longest part because I think it took me under 10 minutes to get everything in the crock pot. And then all I have to do is go back every hour and stir it. Like, hallelujah, that's amazing. I want to make this every day. Into your crock pot, you're going to add 1.5 cups of brown sugar. I'm just doing light brown sugar. And then it called for like a tablespoon of ground cinnamon. I just went in with my eyeballs and measured with my eyeballs. I also added in some cinnamon sugar because I like my sweet potato to be super, super sweet. When I go to Texas Roadhouse and I get a sweet potato, I ask for extra marshmallows. I ask for extra brown sugar. I ask for extra butter. I like mine to be super sweet. And I know that some people don't because this is a side dish to Thanksgiving. This is dessert, y'all. This is dessert for me, okay? And then I did use some sweet cream butter. Oh my gosh, you guys, so good. If you didn't know, a whole stick of butter is 6 tablespoons, so it called for 6 tablespoons of butter. I went ahead and popped mine in the microwave and melted that up. Also, I recommend you do this in the crock pot. That way all of the extra cinnamon and brown sugar doesn't get stuck to your, measuring cup. It gets stuck to the actual pan, and you get all the goodness and sweetness and gooiness from the brown sugar in the crock pot, not the mixing bowl. On top of the butter, it also calls for 2 tablespoons of water, so I went ahead and did my 2 tablespoons. I'm not a recipe follower, so usually that's something that I would probably have skipped, so I'm glad that I didn't skip it because those 2 tablespoons might actually do something, And then you go ahead and you mix everything together, and it smells so good and looked so good. It made like a little brown sugar coating, and the sweet cream butter just smelled so good. It smelled like the holidays, and so this is just definitely getting me into the mood. But I want you guys to comment down below. Do you think that doing it in the crock pot is cheating for the holidays? Because usually for the holidays, everything's homemade, everything's in the oven at grandma's house. So do you think your grandma would be mad at you for making it in the crock pot, or do you think she would give it a thumbs up? And then here's what it looked like before it got cooking. I put mine on high, and we're going to come back every hour and stir it. So you guys are about to see that every hour I came back and stirred, and I put her on high for 3 hours. This is real time. I'm not doing a voiceover. We are going to go ahead and mix. This has been in here for an hour. Let's smell. It smells amazing. So let's go ahead and do a little mix, because if you don't mix, I think like the top will burn or something. I don't know. We're just going to do what the recipe says. Give her a little mixy mix. Put the lid back on, and we're going to stir the next hour. And then on the 3rd hour, that's whenever we'll add the chopped up pecans and the mini marshmallows, the best part. This is hour 2. We're doing our little mixy mix of the sweet potatoes. It is starting to smell like sweet potato casserole, and oh my gosh. I put my timer on for another hour, and that would make 3 hours. So we'll come back and we'll check if the potatoes are ready. If they are, we'll go ahead and add in our marshmallows and our pecans. It has been the 3 hours, and it smells so good. My sister walked in and was like, it smells like fall in here, so that's a win. You're supposed to put like a measured amount of marshmallows, but I'm sorry, you can never have enough, so let's put as many as we want. So we did the thick layer of marshmallows. I probably put way more than what the recipe calls for. I'm gonna do some of the pecans on top. It doesn't call for this, but I'm gonna do a little bit extra brown sugar on top of the marshmallows, and we're gonna let this cook. And it takes like 10 minutes, it says, so we're just gonna watch it while the marshmallows melt. gosh, you guys, it is done and it looks so good. Let me know down below if you guys try this out. Bye.